How's everybody doing? Hi, Deborah. Hi, Jen. How are ya? There's such a dark shadow. Ooh, I hate it. Hi, Patricia. Where's my chat? Hi, chat. Thank you. Hang on, I'm trying to make it so I can see more. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, got it. Alrighty. How are you guys? Hi, Connie Faulkner. Hi, Mary. Howdy, howdy. So tonight I have some different things to show you, and I'm gonna try to paint two things because, you know, I'm crazy. That's how I roll. I'm gonna let a few more people come in. Hi, Krista. Hi, Michelle. Hello, Sandy Hub. Come on down. We're playing The Price is Right. So I'm gonna be painting a shell, and then hopefully the seahorse. Yep, I had to test it, make sure, because these things have sort of a polish sort of on them. I tried to sand it off, but I don't know how, but I guess it goes through the stone. It's one of those coasters. I forget what this is called. It's like cultured Santorini. Thassos. Thassos, yeah. How do I... Sorry, I'm trying to reduce again the screens over here because, yeah, I can't see. Okay, I think I figured it out. Aha, there we are. All right, that's better again. 11 people, come on. Come on, everybody. They're not quite dry yet, but these are some of the Easter colors. And I'll talk to you about these in a moment. Or maybe two. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and start. It doesn't look like it's moving anymore, so okie dokie. Few things. There are some choices with the Easter kit coming up, so I'm going to hold off on these until we get more people in the house. So I'm going to paint first and show later. So if you want to see some of the things that are going to be available for Easter, make sure you stick around or at least pop back in. Some of this is for grab bags, some of this is for a kit. We have several things coming out again, kind of like Christmas, many options for you to choose from, different price ranges, so everybody can pick up something if they feel like it. Move this out of the way. Oh, Thassos is fabulously pretty. I love it. Not all of it has this like waxy feel to it. This is like a produced, I forgot what the name of that store is we got these from, but they came in packs of 4, and you could pick them up for like $3.99, 4 of these already, you know, coasters ready. Oh my gosh, what's the name of that place? Anyways, I don't even know if they still have that kind of thing, but I haven't been back there ever. So, hi Joan, Mama. I'm going to start with this beautiful shell here. I'm going to use the watercolor concentrate. I may, and I probably will, break into my watercolor pencils just for a few little details. And I might as well go ahead and get those out because you know I'm going to use them. I like to keep my package and then cut it around the sides, but flip it and set my pencils in it this way so that I can use them without them going everywhere. That's just my craziness. I should put them in a thing like other people, right? In like a holder. I don't know where to put them. There we go. So the watercolor concentrates are an upgraded version from the original, like paper stains or watercolor stains, concentrated watercolor. Similar but different. They're a little bit, not a little bit, they're more concentrated for one, so you really probably should dilute them. A few of the colors, if you don't dilute them, will have that weird other color, like yellow. If it's this one, and I diluted a bit, but yellow is real dark brown. Like cyan, I think it's the blue or the cyan, has like a red hue to it if you don't dilute it. So you'll see what I mean. Which they're all diluted a bit because you can't just go straight up with straight home goods. No, maybe. Hey Pat, I think I saw half your name earlier. Patricia. Yeah. So I'm going to use tonight on the shell. This is a big set. They are available in singles. I don't have a picture of the shell, so hopefully you saw it on the way in. So I'm going by my memory. I'm using these beautiful brushes, the Princeton Neptune. This is the travel set. Thank you, Mary Reeves. Grab some paper towels. I believe that's a number 6 there that I have. Nope, that's an 8. I keep wanting to grab the 6. I have an 8, a 6, a 4, and a 10. I might switch over. Yeah. Switching. I'm going to the baby, the 4. I have no idea why I thought that big one was a 4. Don't ask me. Okay, I'm going to get some little ochre. I think I want to use, I want to use cyan, some purple, navy. I don't think I want any green. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe there's an orange somewhere. I don't know what I did with it, but oh, there. There. Orange and yellow, maybe. And we may come back over. Oh, sienna. I need that for sure. Okay. I'm going to put the yellow down here. Not that I need a lot of it. I don't think I do. Sienna, I probably need the most of that. Orange. You don't need very much. Navy. ochre. Oops. Purple. I didn't mean to put that much in there. Cyan. I think that's it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start with, what do I want to start with? Yeah, I'm going to start with the sienna and just drop in some color. Now remember, on Santorini they will bleed, so if you don't like that, if that's something you don't want, you should line first with something thicker, like the dimensional liners, or Posca sometimes works, you know. And then make sure your brush isn't sopping wet so that it doesn't, you know, bleed. But I like the look, so I'm going to stick with it. I'm also going to zoom in a bit. I definitely need some more light over here. Let me see if I can change the color on this. I think it got switched. Maybe that one. Thank you. That's right. This image is, Jennifer has the link up there. Gosh darn it, my notes are gone. Anyways, it's from, I think it's Ziplanify, or I don't know how to really say it, but Zainab, I believe is her name, at Ziplanify. And I think this is the third time I've used her images. I just think they're so adorable. So I keep using them. So here I'm just going to kind of do a loose. I know it seems like that's not the same color, but it is. Is anybody painting with me tonight? You guys don't ever have to do the same thing I'm doing. You can do whatever you like. If you're wanting to post it in the event on Facebook, just letting you know that I'm okay with whatever you want to do. Try to keep to the theme of ocean or beach. But there's no rules. It's just paint with me pretty much. And not every event gets, you know, a drawing, but Anita will pick what she wants to, so you never know which one it's going to be. So this is just kind of doing the outer edges, so they'll be their own. They'll have some definition of their own. And this is all sienna that I've been using so far. Now I'm just adding just water. Looks pretty messy. Okay, these two here, I'm going to grab some of the yellow. I'll change my mind. That yellow is very vivid, so I'm going to use ochre. You want to see, see the yellow? It's crazy. Ochre's still pretty yellowy, but we can manipulate it easier than mermaid tail. So cool. I like that one. I almost did that. Hey, TJ. Or Mr. TJ. Tadget. Tjat. Sorry. I didn't mean to murder it. My bad. And hey, Janine. Hello. Okay. So now I'm going to grab some color. Let me start with the navy, which I believe I put here. Yeah. Drop that out here. This is a very colorful shell. Actually, I don't want to go all the way down there. So there's like this invisible fan down here, imagine. It goes like this. So I'm going to try to leave that sort of lighter. Drawing out color right now, lifting, but this probably won't lift too much. These are very staining. The liquids are. Okay. And it's okay if they all blend together because it's kind of the look. Use a little bit of the purple. I keep doing it. I might need to make a line there so I don't keep doing that. All right, then I'm going to mix. Where's that side? Oops. Which one is that? There's the cyan. Okay. I'm going to mix a little bit of that one in the purple. And then that's red. Don't know what it's going to do because it's sort of a warm red. So that works for me. Okay. Remember, trust the process. This is the ugly part, the ugly stages. And then we're going to line it and do fun stuff with it. Okay, a little bit of that orange. They do dry fast, so if you don't want hard lines, you gotta kind of move through it pretty quickly. All right, and I think I'm gonna color. Do I want that? I don't know. We'll see where we come out over here. It's the cyan. I had a request for a pink, and I think that that is a good request. I don't have a good pink in the concentrates. I used to have a really good magenta, which was pretty pink. I need to work on that. And then the watercolor will dry to kind of a dull color on Santorini and watercolor paper most of the time. And then when you seal it, it gets very vivid again. You know, I wasn't gonna, but I think I might add some green. I didn't think I wanted any, but you're like, right next to the orange, we're gonna make mud for sure. It's a seashell. It's got lots of mud in it. Right? Okay, ochre out here. Crazy looking seashell. Okay, I kind of like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go back and deepen it up and then add just straight water, like drops kind of in it to give it a dapple-y look, kind of. I have to make some more of that one. Ooh, I love that. Isn't that cool? Oops, that's the wrong color. Oopsie. That orange is wanting to travel. Not liking that. I kind of like watching them do their like crazy bleeding business. That's fun. What do you guys think? Weird or fun? It's probably not going to look anything like the picture was, but it's my fun. Hi, Connie Craven. So clear there. Okay, I'm going to grab the dryer here to help us along. See if I can find the mute. Yay, that did good. Okay. So now I'm going to show you some of the Easter colors on top of here. And maybe... So let's talk about the Easter for a minute. Easter kits are coming out in about 10 days for pre-sale. So I'm making color right now. And I have a choice to put them in pots like this and then give you guys the watercolor binder, and then you add it to your color if you want solid watercolor. Mix it up yourself and let it dry just like that, just like these are, and they'll be like a solid watercolor. Or you can leave it in powder, which gives you a lot more, you can do a lot more with it. Like, I don't remember what I sealed this with. Anyways, if you use a UV top coat, you can, let me see, I don't know if it will, but if you use a UV, yeah, well, it must not be a UV, but if you use a UV top coat, you can. I'm looking for the flash. Just use them and rub your chameleons right on top of your product, and it will, I'll have to show you guys. I have a rock ready. So for the powder, I don't know if any of you have ever used UV. I know some of you have, but not everybody has. I have to grab a glove, two of them will be good. Where are they? Okay. So basically, you can do this with like also hot glue. I love that. I don't have my glue gun out right now. I should have plugged that in. I love the look it gives. Here's some examples from last Easter when I did these little Easter eggs here. It was just hot glue, and then when it was dry, you just buff on the chameleon powder, and it gives you this really cool effect. And you do that with loose powder, so okay, so this is top coat, UV top coat. It has to be cured with a UV light. But I'm just going to do this so you can see the colors or see what I mean by versatility. You can also mix it with other paint that you have in powder form and change the color, or mix them together, make a new color. Okay, that's not the greatest job there, but imagine it's perfect, okay? I'm just going to give it a little torch so that at least it'll warm up a bit. Got batteries in. I have a little one that's better, but I don't know where that one went. Do you expect anything different? Oh, sorry, I'm out of the there. After you rub the powder on, Janine's asking, do you have to seal it with something after? Are you do you have to spray it with something before sealing? You know, I've not even sealed these. I haven't done anything, nothing at all, and it doesn't come off. So I would say no. No, I don't think you do. Hey, Glenda. Yeah, this light, it might be a little, let me see if this one has any battery in it. I swear I changed all these not too long ago, and I haven't really used them much. I have 15,000. Oh, there's a good one. Is that that one? We'll put them both in there. Generally, it should only take like 30 to 60 seconds, so. Getting better. Well, there's a short in that light, so that must be what's wrong there. Okay. So then you can either use your finger or what in the world? Okay, before we do that, let me tell you. If you guys show me or tell me that you like this idea, I've packaged it up in a cute little container. These are actually containers for wax melts for, you know, your fragrance, wax melt fragrances, but I think they're just so cute. So anyway, I packaged up some and put them into the little tray here. And then the tchotchkes will go in there too. But so these are the powders before they're turned into the paint. There's 1 gram in each of them. There was 1 gram in each. Now I have a half a gram in my lap, but hey, these are mine, so we're good. Be careful. Okay. Fun part coming up. I will be including some eyeshadow wands with them. I didn't bring them in here. So, oh, I have one. It's always easy just to grab these. Sometimes your finger works the best though, bare finger. But you'll be surprised at how cool this is. Oh, it's not all the way dry. Okay. Darn it. It is up here, so I'm going to start up on the top a little more. You can see how that just kapow, right? And then okay, I'm taking my glove off. Call me crazy. This stuff's really not, it's a little sticky. It should be all the way cured. I know you feel like you want to leave it sticky, but you shouldn't, because then it doesn't go on smoothly. And nobody yell at me. I know. Like you have an allergy. Look how pretty. Anyways, it really makes them pop. And this color is so trippy. It's like the coolest color ever. You see that? Cute little Easter egg, huh? Anyway, so dry powder you can do a lot of things with versus just having the watercolor. But the watercolor is pretty awesome too. All right, right now I have to clean my hand, or we're all going to be in trouble here in a minute. I'm allergic to the UV. So, it not being cured all the way is a issue. Anyways, if you want to, when you get them, they will have the watercolor binder in there. You can, it'll come with a pipette. And it doesn't take much to make paint. I'm just going to use the end of a stick or the end of a disposable watercolor brush. Anyways, you literally just pour it in and stir with these. This is like a single, the way you could make a single set, you know. On a larger scale, you need to get out the molar and make sure there's no lumps and clumps and stuff like that, but these are really fine pigment, very, very micro fine. And that's that. So then you let it dry, and it will dry to a solid like that. Pretty fun, right? It actually is pretty fun, and it's pretty, I don't know, some people really like it, some people really don't, but I like doing it. That was a very bad example of how beautiful it can be and how easy it works. I apologize for that. But like a lot of good examples are with like the hollow powder, the silver hollow powder. You can paint on words with the top coat, okay, and then cure it really well, and then buff on these or a hollow or any kind of powder, and then you'll have like a really cool color for a color on your font, you know, whatever you word you did. A lot of people, I've seen it a lot on the word hope and dream. It's about like that much. You just don't want to do it too full because then they'll spill over the side. But so if you decide, no, powder's not for me, I just want the watercolor, that's all you got to do. Or the cooler thing, which I'm going to show you with this last color, is the dip system. So if you want to use them as powder and watercolor, This is like my favorite thing ever. I did run it by my team and they were like, yeah, don't know. But I'm seeing what y'all think, okay? Not that I don't trust them, because I really do. I value their opinion. You guys are awesome. But watch. Okay. So, you want to use this color. You just grab your watercolor brush. Make sure it's not sopping wet, okay? Just a tiny bit of the binder on the end and touch the powder and it'll pull it. And then you can do whatever you want. Instant watercolor. Pretty fun. So there's that too. That is the way I like to do it. I like to just grab my binder and, use it with the powder so that I can use my powder for other things if I want to, especially on these chameleons because they're rather expensive and, it's fun to have more options to work with. Okay, now that we're done with that, these are those 4 colors on black. These are those 4 colors. I got these 2 out of order. Goes that way and that way. On white. And then these are 3 liquigels. They're going to be called Bubblicious, because you guys are Bubblicious. We did the Luscious liquigels a little bit ago, and they were amazing. So what I've done is taken some of that pigment and made the bubble liquigel, kind of combined them. So we have these really neat colors. That is on white. Chameleons always pop on black. So the Luscious liquigels are chameleon. And I'm going to show them to you in there. Well, here's this one. That's this color. They don't come in this size either. No. They're 15 mLs. Probably this is what they're going to come in. That way you can dip into it if you want to. Because they won't come out of any top. Anyways, that's this one over here. That's this guy. And then the other ones are in my big jars because I haven't bottled them yet. So here's, oh, isn't that great? You can see the shift on it right there. This one has a lot of bubbles, so a blue bubbly. I'm thinking ocean or something. Can you see the purple? It's probably not showing up online very well, but there's like this purple shift out here. It's a deeper purple and like a cyan versus whatever this color is, like a shy blue or whatever. Anyways, there's more colors than that. These are just the only 3 that I have made right now. Then that one here is one of, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, probably 4 or 5 colors of glitter whips coming out for spring Easter. That's why there's so much going on, because this is spring Easter combined together. So it's like I said, there's going to be a lot of different choices available, and there's going to be different kits and then different little just buys. Like here's one here. I haven't made up my mind yet if I'm going to split these up and make them the grab bags or sell them like this. But this is also a glitter whip that's special for grab bags only. We're doing a Easter basket or a huge Easter egg. I think it's a huge Easter egg giveaway. And so the grab bags will be, I think, 5 and 10. So for like the $5 one, you would get like 2 minis. And then for the $10 one, you would get 2 minis and something else. Kind of like Christmas, you remember that? But we're using chameleon colors. I know you can't see these very well, but I'm going to swatch them here. Now I have my bottles. We just bought it. Whoops, there you go. There's pink. That one's called hot pink, actually. Sorry, hang on. I know I'm not up in there. Gotta move these. So basically, I'm just trying to get y'all excited because it is coming down the pipeline soon. So there's the hot pink on white. Look at that. Great. It just... I know. It's like, that's not pink at all. No. I dislike the lights on live. This is the sheer. Oh my word. They're very similar except for the undertone. That one's got like a yellow versus deeper gold. I think I'm going to do a blue or two and then the gold. And you know, I'll do this sheer one. I had them swatched and I can't find the card. This is the green. They are more vivid when they're dry, as are most things. I know you can't see it on the black yet. I'm going to lift it up in just a minute. I'll do the purple. And then there's I think 3 or 4 more colors. On white, they have this really cool rainbow effect also. I kind of enjoy these more on lighter colors or on top of acrylic, you know, like the pastel macarons or something like that. These are quite a staple. They're not available in the store because these glitter pigments, believe it or not, in this particular set is very hard for me to get legitimate. Like, I keep ordering it and they keep sending me some weird different glitter that's not this. But these were called the sorbets. And they're only available in the liquid. I know they're not the greatest on black. They're beautiful, but you can't see the color on black. They really shine on light. Without... Is it on? There. You can probably see it. You know, I shouldn't even swatch things on live. I mean, geez. I should just swatch it and take a picture because it never does it justice. Anyways, they're beautiful. And the gold, you guys know, I send it out by request. So it's technically a freebie in the set. There it is. This is a heck of a night, y'all. This is pot of gold, but now it's thinned out. So you can do whatever you want without having to deal with it in the pot. It's just in a mini. It's just a little bit, but it's a freebie. It's a beautiful gold. And it has a lot of under shimmer in it that you don't see when using it full thick. You only see it when you thin it out. Sorry, I'm having to take a bath in my bin over here because I look like Midas. Like Midas touched me or something. Goldfinger! Yeah. Hey, Allison. Too funny. Okay. Get that out of the way. Okay, the reason I did all this because I want to use the watercolors, but I wanted to show you how you can use them different from in a powder form, but still get the watercolor. So what do you guys think? Powder? Yeah? Yeah, yeah. So since these are already wet, I'm going to use them. And then I'll activate this one. And then if your watercolors ever, you know, start to break down or lose their stick or shine or however, some people like them more glossy than others, so you can add more binder to it if you like them to dry a little glossier. Anyways, you can add binder to your existing watercolors or add more later. Or if you have glitter watercolor, it's essential to have the reactivator, and that's how it became a thing, because glitter watercolor is literally glitter and binder. It's a fine glitter, but it's a glitter and binder mixed together, and then let dry, so it turns into a nice watercolor. Look at that. Now you can see what I'm talking about. Can you see that? You want to see some sizzle? Crazy, right? And that's that color. So I made it a green because it has a green undertone, right? But you can also see how that works. Chameleons are amazing. I forgot what color this is on white. That works. Yay. So we're just going to let these pool around too and do the thing. I love how they just go, you know? I think I'm actually going to use this one over here because it has a pink tone with it. And what do I want on the orange? I'll use this one too over here. Let me see what this one does. Ooh, that's pretty. There we go. That's the purple right there. Ha! Who knew? This is going to be so pretty. I know it looks bananas right now. So I'm also going to use this down here just a bit because it's super sheer also. And I really want that like sheer. I'm trying to get them to bleed together on purpose. Oh, sorry. All right, we're going to dry this Actually, I think I'm going to let it dry naturally because I don't want to interrupt any of it, whatever it's going to do. Do your thing. All right. And we're going to play with this baby too. Hello. I know it's fun, huh? Oh my goodness. Okay, so these guys are, you're out of here. And I want to go back over here. I'm going to grab cyan. I think this little guy is so cute. I'm going to grab some purple. Remember, this stuff is kind of waxy, so I need to grab paper towel. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys these. The grab bags come with these little baby DTFs. Yay. I don't know about you, but I love little baby DTFs. Does anybody not know what a DTF is? And have you gotten them in your kit and been like, what is this thing? Watercolor is so fun. There it is. Where did I put the green? I should really wait until that purple is dry, but I need darker green out here, so I'm going to do darker green. Sure where my aqua went. Oh, there it is. Little aqua. I think I mixed it with green. Oh my. We'll fix that. Try that again. Bye bye. Me too. I love seahorses so much. I haven't done one in a while. See, aqua and purple make a really neat blue. That's like marine blue, kind of. Green and purple most of the time make a nice brown. think oops, sorry for the bump. I think I got rid of my yellow. I'll just see if cyan will work. Yeah, not gonna work. Okay, yellow. The caramelo yellow. Right in the corner if I'm good. Just add in some texture a little bit. I got a little carried away. Okay, we're gonna let that dry. It's very wet. And see what's going on with our shell. Let me bring this up so you can see it better. It's wet. Hopefully it'll dry and give us a little bit of detail there. Take it almost dry. Looking beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to use the dryer to finish it up so we can do some lining and details. Nice. All right. Do I want These are the shimmer shots from Valentine's Day. I gotta change my... Oh, you know what? I had made these up. These are also other options available. Before we go, sorry, for color. I just wasn't sure where to go because I may still do like a different set of watercolors, so I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. This might take a second. I'm going to use some of these up here. We'll start with this one. So you can do this in a palette like this. You can put your powder in a palette like this, like if you don't want to use all your powder. And make your own little palette. And just leave them to air dry. Everything. Don't close the lids on them, okay? If you do that, they might be good for a little while, but they will grow mold. So you really don't want to do that. These are organic binders. And while there is honey and clove in there to ward off, you know, that type of thing, if you keep them closed, I can't, you know, there's nothing can keep it away forever there. So I'm going to use this one down here. So pretty. Even though your paint, you dried it, it will reactivate its watercolor. So if you don't want it to do that, don't get it wet. Don't touch it. Or don't move it. I mean, you can touch it, but don't scrub on it, you know. Oh, it's been that kind of a day. Have y'all had that kind of a day? Oh my. Well, so much for that pretty rock. Actually, that might work. Okay, I allow y'all to have all the laughs that you want right now. Get it out. Lord help me. Wow, right? This color's pretty. Look at that. Too funny. Put some of this in there. We'll play with the color on the paper. Disaster walking. You didn't laugh. Oh yeah, I know, right? Gasping is okay too. But my whole room is like this, you guys. I mean, I have, especially the color purple, it loves to be on my floor, you know? We're going to go with it, right? Add some of this pretty color over here. I don't know where that purple went. It ended up somewhere, but this is pretty. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm done playing. Obviously, I need to stay away from that. Stay far away. I need to get one of those little mini vacuums in here. Man, it flicked all the way over here. And there's this gorgeous copper color that is also pink. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. All right, a little more. No, don't do that. Oh my gosh. I almost just turned the air on. Can you imagine? But you know what? I know I'm a klutz. So then there's things like, there's little cheats, you know, like this. Ta-da! Not so bad over there. Okay. I'll bring you back in here. Cool, cool, cool. You know, it's not so bad. I actually think it may have helped a lot. That's really beautiful, actually. It needs to be a little more dry for what I want to do, though. Look at that color. That copper color is so pretty. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and probably make other watercolors and hope that you guys like them. And if you don't, hey, that's okay too. All right, out here, I want to do this really pale green, but this is Splatitude. And this is out because I'm actually going to be making some neon Splatitudes for spring Easter. I was going to do neon watercolor, but we have the neon gouache, and you just cannot beat that. I mean, it is by far, hands down, the best reactivatable gouache that I've ever, and I'm not saying that because I made it. I just love it. It's so vivid, and so I don't think that I need to mess with that, so I'm not going to. Anyways, this is Splatitude, and it's a little bit, sure, let's see what we can do with that one. So I'm reformulating the Splatitudes. They're obviously still the same color, but the shimmer, oh my goodness, is not going to be in them anymore. It was good, but it just kind of didn't work with the mixer ball very well. Caused some issues. You learn, you know. This works a little bit better. So most of my paints can be thinned out like I just did and used like watercolor. Okay. Oop, I hear Led Zeppelin going on out there. My son must be done with his homework. I love that boy. He's so out of his, he's an old soul. Not that Led Zeppelin is for old people, but I mean, because it's timeless. Honestly, who doesn't love them? But he like listens to really old country, like Tom Jones. Some really, really like the original, or the, Hank Williams Sr., and enjoys it and knows a lot about it. Very smart about it. But then you can also catch him listening to some heavy rap. He is his mother. He's his mother. My favorite thing is disco, and his is not. He will tell you, no, 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 mom, no. But he does genre jump, you know what I mean? He's not like one genre and then that's it, nothing else. Open mind when it comes to music. And that is me. This I'm loving so much. So I'm trying to bring the darker green to sort of separate these purple spots, if you can see this, and give it okay. I didn't put that there on purpose, but that's really cool. I don't know if I'll be able to use it, but seahorse eyes are the coolest eyes ever. And octopus eyes. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm doing a seahorse eye or just a, black dot and a dot. How are we doing over here? Almost good. Almost good. Close enough that I can... Glad there was no powder down there. But close enough that I could just dry it and start. I was going to do gold, but I think it's got enough metallic going on, so I may change my mind and try. I'm going to try burnt umber. If I don't like it, I'll just move into black, but I think black is going to be too much, You could use a pen, but if you're going to do that, you have to seal your rock first, otherwise your pen is going to be trash. I think that might be okay. What do you think? I think it's a good color. Another one. This is Silver Silk 88 series. Just using little dots to shade, just little. I don't even know if I can find the original. Let me see. I think I'm gonna actually remove some color here. Make it a firmer brush. Push this. There it is, I found it. Okay, yeah, I got to deal with that, but at least now I see my, actually, I think that might actually work. Ooh, that'd be so cool. So, let's see. Oops, we were going to do that. Oh, you guys. Green is broken. Forgot to do this part right here. And I don't know if I can take that out. Yes, cool. So this is one of those nights you get to watch me do boo-boos, and so you know what not to do. And I'm good with that. I'm totally good with that. All right. Here I go, all quiet again in the concentration mode. Oh, I forgot about that stuff. Jen, thank you. Oopsie. Hold, please. Oh, I love that fox. How cute. Jen, thank you for the donation to the channel. I appreciate that. Just a second. I don't want it to dry. Hang on. I found the noisemaker, though, the other day, so I think I know where it is. Ha! Yes! I found both of them. Ring for one. Ding, 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 ding. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. Woohoo! And of course, Goat says hi. Weedle goat. Screaming goat. Screaming goats are they happy goats? Goats are hilarious. Oh my gosh. Have you guys ever seen a Barbados goat? I mean, it's actually a Barbados sheep, but it looks like a goat. That's what I meant. My aunt raises those and they're just beautiful, gorgeous. Who'd have thought that a shell could become such a thing? Wow. I was like, I'll be done with this in just a minute. Well, it wouldn't have been so crazy if I didn't spill everything on it. I don't know. We're going to have another section there. So this shell is different. Okay, it's a crazy show for sure. It's going to have extra sections. I'm reading comments. Oh, that's so cool, Jen. Oh, Glenda, thank you. Thank you. So weird. I started out feeling pretty good about the choices, and I don't know. Not that I don't feel good about it now. I'm just I don't know what's going on. I see no purple. Why do we want to be on the floor or on me or on everywhere? So I think we have one episode left of this season on From. And I have to say, this season was really kind of stressful. I don't know. Like, it's a kind of freaky show, anyways, but it was really, really stressful this season. It's a scary thing if y'all don't like horrors. But, whoa. Yeah, it totally stressed me out. It seemed like every episode was like just stress after stress after stress. And it's going to end that way, I bet. So I think this shell is going to take me 14 years to finish. I might switch over to the seahorse because I have lots to do on the show. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna change. So that's where we're at so far. I don't know about that. You should be okay, so don't be messing with me. I so wish I had the original. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think I can get it right here. Haha, I got you. Okay, well, at least I can see your face. Yeah, that's definitely not where the eye goes. So I'm going to lighten that up a bit. I'm going to lighten your face up, period. I don't think I want to line this guy. Well, I mean, I do want to do some lining, but I don't. Don't know if I want to use black though. Trying to get it to focus, but it just wants to focus on my finger. Apparently it wants to be blue there, huh? It looks so much darker on there, up there on the screen. That's nutty. So I went with stripes instead of polka dots, and I did different colors, obviously, than the one in the photo, but okay. On these, if you're fast, you can use your pens on with that if it doesn't have any of the glitter shimmer, chameleon metallic pigments in it. Otherwise, it'll ruin your pen. I may go with a regular. Trying to find the one that I ruined. I'm not convinced. Okay. So I have a 0.005, 0.02, and a 0.5. And I'm starting with, I'm going to go ahead and do the outside in the bigger, chunkier 0.5. No, I'm not. I got that backwards. Sorry. 0.05. Wow, that's a lot of base coming out of there. I think he switched over to the wrap. Too funny. All right, let's do these little things back here. Fins or seahorse, whatever they are. Mohawk. I do think they're cute. All right. Big one. All right. I wasn't going to line it in the thicker one, but oh well. I think it needs it. Not my best work tonight. I think these are archival, but yeah. Oh, wait. Ha ha. They must be dry. You can't tell me no. I don't listen. Oh, who was here? Somebody was here. I just heard, good night, Austin. I didn't even hear a doorbell earlier. Sorry, my phone's overheating. Oopsie. What time is it? 9:30. Okay. I think I'm going to stop here, guys. I need to go eat. I think I'm having low blood sugar. That might explain all this banana stuff tonight. Anyways, thank you so much for popping in, and I will finish these and post pictures, or I might jump on later and do a work in progress paint along. All right, I'm going to jump. All right, guys, good night. I'll talk to you soon.